Good morning, this is Becky Long, and I would like to share with you a project that I have been working on. This is going to be kind of hard to show, but I'm going to do my best. Um, this is a fall banner that I have made, and I use the Autumn Moon collection by Frank Garcia. That's Prima, and the flowers. So I'm going to move y'all a little bit closer. Closer, 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 closer. Here we go. See if I can show it now. Okay, first panel is the letter F, and let me get it in frame. And they're basically the same, it's just different flowers, but the bones of it are the same. So what I did is I made my banners and I cut this out with a die that I have, and it's a framelit die. And then I glued that down. I glued my papers down to some cardstock, glued the base of this down. I popped this up on some foam and added the little music note from the page. It's music notes is what it is, and then added the F, which I glittered and sprayed with hairspray so it doesn't come off. Added some of the Frank Garcia flowers. These are the Autumn Moon. I don't remember the name of all these flowers, but all of them are available in the collection. You can still get some of the Harvest Moon from Frank Garcia, and you can also get it on Amazon. So I popped that up, added some leaves, added a little cluster here, and added some lace at the top. And in between, I have made her bows that can be added in between if she would like. And then the letter A, as you can see, just hold that like that, is the same, different paper. And what I did is I alternated one paper and then this paper. And so this is the again the same thing that I did is did the little framelit, popped this up on some foam, added the letter A, some lace at the top, and then my little cluster of flowers at the top and bottom. And then, okay, y'all pause it. Bear with me just 1 second. And of course I can't reach to get it down. Okay. The letter L, I've used the same concept. It's, like I said, this is hard to show. I did the same paper as the first banner. I did the lace at the top, and then a leaf with a cluster of flowers, the letter L. The little bird is sitting right at the edge of the L, and then I added a little cluster of flowers here, and then a leaf right here. Okay, the last banner is another letter L, and so you can see that the two papers that I altered. This is the first and third. This is the second and fourth. So let me get it where it can be seen again. And in this cluster, I did just similar to the others, just a different cluster of flowers. Cluster here, the framelit popped up on foam, the letter L, and my lace. And then I added seam binding. I punched holes and put garments, I think that's what they're called, And then added my seam binding, and I made bows that she can put in between each of these. So that's that part of the project that I had made. And then this will be another one that's hard to show, but this is my loaded envelope. Let's see if we can get a little bit better in frame. Okay, I think we can see it. At least I hope so. Okay, what I did is an easel loaded envelope, a loaded envelope. I'll get it right in a minute. Okay, and the first thing I did is I made my pockets, and then I tell you what, let's take things out and I can show you then the actual loaded pocket. Okay, first thing I did is make her a tag, and using the same papers, the Autumn Moon, I fell in love with this. I did an oval tag, added just a little tag that I have in my stash that I punched out some little leaves to go on it. Added one of the cut aparts. It's the pumpkin season. Added me a cluster of flowers, and then a little pumpkin. Excuse me. Cut some banners for the bottom. So that's one of my tags. Oh, and on the back, I ran this through a folder, and it makes a wood grain. And Create to Created, it's inspired me to do that. Added a bunch of ribbons at the top, and so that's the first tag. Here is my, I made a little paper clip out of the little scarecrow head. And this is just a sticker felt that I got at Hobby Lobby. So that goes in the first pocket. And I also made a second tag. Bear with me getting it out. And this is my tag. And I used the striped paper from the paper line. Popped up the one of the cut aparts in the center. Added a cluster of flowers with some leaves. A little cluster. This is a bead spray that you can get at Hobby Lobby. Am I in frame? Yes. And then added a little. I made a little banner, popped it up, and put "Count Your Blessings" on it. And again, I used a lot of ribbons at the top and did my back with the wood grain. Then I also made another paper clip, and this is my little owl. This is inspired by Luisa Diaz of KFC. I can never remember her name, but anyway, she inspires us to do these with the little Google eyes. Add a little bow with a little pearl in the center. Alright, then the next thing I made is, bear with me to get it out, because this thing is pop. It's jam full. Okay, I think I'm starting this up. There we go. Okay, I made some embellishments for her, and these are, first thing I did was, see if I can show you. Well, it's a little envelope, and I did a little fall theme, and also we both like shabby chic. I did it in, let's see if I can take this, well, it's sealed down. The little envelope is, let's see how I, nope, it ain't gonna come out. Okay, I just made some little envelopes and decorated them. Made it a little banner with a little heart in the middle, a bow, also a shabby chic one. The bottom, I just cut out a little small tag, added a heart, the letter fall, the words fall. Pop this up on I cut this out on foam, and then added some little leaves that I punched and a small flower, and then I did one in the shabby chic, and did opened a heart with another heart with love, and some wild orchid craft flowers with some eyelash trim, and some eyelash trim on this one as well. In this envelope, well, let's get through this first. This is a large tag, and I did a gently nutting tag. And I did I paper pieced my girl, and then added some snow tag to give it like a fur finish. And I did that on her bottom of her skirt and on her boots. Added the sunflower and some pumpkins, the word autumn, a little cluster of leaves with little acorns, and another little cluster up here, some more ribbon, and I didn't do the wood on the back of this one. And then in this envelope, I cut her out some die cuts, and then I made my envelope, added some washi trim shaped as leaves, and then the little I made a little banner with pumpkins and butterflies from the papers collection. And then the back I finished with a banner to keep it closed. Well, I really made it close. And then I added a lot of die cuts in there that I'm not going to take out. They're individually wrapped, and she can use them on future projects. We were to do a index card, so this is my index card. It is a shaker, look in here. I cut out some fall leaf, this is fall leaf paper, and I cut it out and then mounted it on foam dots and cut the top slit. Added a little banner that says Autumn Splendor. Did a little cluster here with some gauze and leaves and acorns, and so that's to welcome fall. And then I make her wand, and on this wand I used a wide I cut this out with a die for my base, added a doily, made a rosette, and then I made some banners here, added some seam binding, made a smaller, this is the Tim Holtz die, so it's a smaller rosette, added a pumpkin on the front, made a orange bow, and added some different lace, ribbon, and fibers to accent in her wand. Alright, then we have, I made some embellishments, and these are clothespins. And this one I did, on this side is the clothespin, a heart. Then I added my mind's blank now. Small gardenia, add a little cluster of flowers, lace, a leaf, and then I spelled out the word fall with some tiny little letter blocks that I have. And then the bottom one, I did a little applique on the back, the letter hello in the copper paper, added a flower, and then just some little flower accents, added some just little berries, and then did the same with the shabby chic. I tried to do one of each, and so these are kind of my favorite things to do. So she can use those, and of course you can't have a fall without a scarecrow, and I just added a little sunflower, some bling to him, I just thought it would be fun to add into the envelope. Okay, this is a coffee cup shaker, and this was fun to make. And what I did is I cut my coffee cup out with my silhouette, made the window, and then added these. This is table scatter. This leaves and pumpkins and acorn. Added some more sequins and beads so it shapes good. And then I just did the topper. Added a pumpkin cut out in the same copper, and then added a raffia bow with a brown button from Hobby Lobby. And on these I did different toppers, so I did those on my silhouette. Okay. Right, my next embellishments are this is a heart that is to cut out with the paper, and then it's I did a copper heart and then added some flowers with orange accent and some beads. Did a small 10-post rosette, added a doily, and then just a cluster of flowers. Did the same over here as the heart rosette, and then the same. So these are shabby, these are autumn. So I hope she can use those on different projects. Okay, that's all in this envelope. And then we have, I did one for the back, and in it I have added a bag of its different goodies that she can use. I'm not going to take those out, but it's a bag of goodies. And of course my washi tape didn't hold it. So now we can look at the envelope. Alright, first of all, I made my envelope. What I did is I followed Michelle Randolph. Hi, Michelle. It's a tutorial on how to do your gussets and making your envelope. So I have a huge pocket here that I have cut in the center, added some lace trim, a flower, a little peach flower that accents the paper, covered the back with my favorite paper, this pumpkin with the white pumpkins on it. And here you can barely see it, but it's the strips that you can cut that I've added. And this is like one of the strips that go from this. Then this is the wood grain, and then the bottom I added the same paper as the top. Did a cluster of flowers, added a little table scatter pumpkin, and then the word Happy Harvest. And then the same trim, I added the same trim as here with some bling that I did the bling all the way around. And then the back, that's the bottom. And then the back, I did, like I said, a large pocket, just added I cut this where this would be your focal point. Added a little bling up here, and the lace you can see, it's on the inside of the front. Alright, then the bottom, what I did, let's see if I can hold it up. I laid some ribbon down and then put some bling here to make my stopper. Added some doilies, and this is one of the ephemera pieces, added a cluster of flowers and some little of the berry sprays. So this is the loaded envelope, unloaded, and you see how it just pops right there. So I hope my partner enjoys everything. This will be going in the mail Wednesday, and I hope she likes it. So, y'all, thank you for watching, and if I've been timed out, yes, I have. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.